morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Market Mates episode. It's great to be back with you all on this beautiful Friday morning here locally in Australia. The market, again, interesting. Bitcoin crashes below 63K, yet meme coins and altcoins and RWA players continue to thrive in a market that majors are really just catching a bit of a bid towards the downside, but ETH is still holding up okay. So it looks as though Bitcoin's just the one really selling off. So we've got a lot to cover today, Craig. We've got, there's a lot of things to discuss. We've also, Robinhood ecosystem continues to thrive. I did de-risk my position on Stockbroker, and I finally had one of my best sleeps in over a week. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about, obviously, Clock In, which is supposed to, and a few Sleuth is another one, Craig, that is supposed to go live. Today is my understanding, reading a few people saying today. I don't know if you've got an update or if people in the chat have an update about all of that. But yeah, GM, everyone. Good to see everyone on this Friday morning here in Australia. GM to you, mate, as well, Craig. GM to Corzilla, GM to Prince Pablo, GM to Rocky, GM to Skypo, GM to 40-year DGen. 40-year DGen, I know you're in our Discord and wanted to join our clan on FOMO, but you haven't signed up yet. So either sign up to one of our descriptions, links in the description, and then let me know when you have, and then that way I can add it to our clan. The FOMO guy said you aren't on the platform yet, so double check that. GGWP, good to see you. Justin, good to see you as well. And Daniel, the big Craig is in the house. Yeah, Craig's here, man. What about big Greeny? Greeny's been putting on some size over the last week. That's why I've been so tired, bro. I've been working out for the first time in a couple of years. So, hey, little Greeny, big Craig, little Greeny. It's okay. I don't mind. It's all right. You can say that. GM2, mate. How are you, Craig? How's everything this morning?
GM, everyone, GM Greeny, the Slot Father's here. G-Mancer, what's up, dude? Let's go. I'm ready to trade like a wizard. Yeah, dude, I'm good. Happy Friday, everyone. Got my son, his athletics carnival is after the show, so that's pretty cool. It's a sunny day here, so he's pretty excited. So,
Very nice.
Yeah, man, happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for pulling up, Pac-Man. 40-yard DGen. I thought that said 40-year-old virgin for a second, bro, the movie. Sorry. Just an okay farmer. What's up? Corzilla, what's up? Pablos, what's up? Thanks for pulling up. Yeah, dude. Happy Friday, Greeny. Yeah, bro. You probably feel a bit better after taking some sweet pea, right, on that trade. It always feels like the trade's not done till it's in your bank, right? Like,
it's not even in my bank yet, bro. It's literally
true.
still in my phone wallet.
You're halfway. You're halfway there. But like we say on the show, like I was flexing some P&Ls last night, but I actually haven't taken profit. Where Greeny, which is kind of a little bit, what's the word, bad karma of me. I was sort of tempting fate by flexing that, but I was like, fuck, I'm going to do it. But anyway, Greeny's P&L is a little bit different to mine. He's actually locked in some profit. So while he hasn't taken it off the platform, I would say he's certainly one step closer to me realizing actual, not quite life-changing, but that's pretty bloody good, bro.
Actually, 50 grand, bro. I'll take. I mean, I've got 10K liquid in the position still, so I still have a position. See, the thing about this one too, it's a big decision for me now, Craig, because you are right. It's like, do I take 10 grand off the platform and put it somewhere else, and then like that's what 15 grand Australian. Like, do I go and do that, and then that way I've locked in some profit and probably got my original money off the platform, so everything on the platform is free, or do I keep a bag of about $30,000 cash on there in case I get another cash cap play or a Pons trade, a Stockbroker trade, or I get a dip in one of these tokens or an Ansem trade where it's like, okay, now I can size in a 10 grand trade and really run this port up to hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? I'm going to shout out a few people who have done exactly that, okay? Thakani is a great person who has done that over like the past, definitely like a year, I'm going to say, on the platform. Watching Markets, another trader that is purely on CT, and he's been doing that on his FOMO platform as well, running his account up to $130,000, I think it is now. So that's the sort of thing I'm thinking, Craig. It's like, it's all well and good. Like, I've locked in a bit of profit now on the Stockbroker trade. I still have $30,000 of exposure, still have the NFT, still have 10K token liquid, and the NFT still earning me Stockbroker every day. I think people forget that as well. So it's not like I don't have exposure to this ecosystem. It's not like I'm very bullish on this ecosystem. We'll pull up some of the Robinhood stats very shortly, but it's like, well, hold on a minute. I can now swing a bit bigger with my positions and maybe really take this from like a $40,000 portfolio up to like a couple hundred would kind of be the goal, and then really be like, you know what? that's sick. And like, I've done really well here. I've now really transformed my life, starting to make life-changing money once you hit that six figures. Don't get me wrong, like 50,000 Australian dollars, that's life-changing money. Like that's like people work for that for a whole year. So yeah, that was a big thing that came into my decision yesterday. About why I did sell. And I wrote a big post about it yesterday because a lot of people don't see the trading and education and all of that when it comes to this side of the market. There's still LARPs out there, Craig. We were just talking off there. We won't name them, but there's still LARPs out there that claim that they're making money in the markets, but they're not doing it on a pump fund account or a FOMO account. So I'm like, you literally bridge money there. You lost money all week, and now you tell me that you've made 30 grand or 50 grand elsewhere, not on your public wallet. It's like, shut the F up and somebody call this idiot out, because it's just ridiculous. Because it's like, no, come to the platform and show us that you can actually make money trading, not selling a product or not scanning a RIC ticker like we discussed yesterday on the show, So it just annoys me. So that's why I talk transparently. It's one of the best ways that I've grown my account over the last 3 years publicly, particularly on CT, crypto Twitter, which is arguably becoming trading Twitter as well, Craig, which I put a post up that a lot of people are talking about as well. And we talked about that as well yesterday on the show. So, yeah, lots happening. But any thoughts here from you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a bloody good trade. That you did really well.
Still in it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your entry was just phenomenal. That's such a good trade, and doing it publicly is beautiful. Just an okay farmer saying, keep the 30K, move it to MEXC, throw 3K. Oh, yeah. Maybe
You're a degen, okay farmer, bro. You're a degen, bro.
Such a good trade. Entry was amazing. Current level was great. Yeah, and the good thing is everyone got to kind of follow you along that trade live here on the show. It wasn't something you did in private, and then you've come out and gone, look what I did, and everyone's like, wow,
I made 30 grand. Yeah, show proof, bro.
You know, we've been in it pretty much in the trade with you for 3 weeks, so we've all seen you trade it psychologically, and I think that's a great. I probably think that's probably a great lesson for everyone watching. I mean, they don't all go like this, but the ones that do, it's nice to see someone execute it as well. So I think that's so important, seeing trades like this unfold live, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you've shown some of the ones that don't go like this, so it's great to show a banger.
Yeah. All right, we got two things we've got to announce today, which is really exciting. Okay. The first one is you should be in our Discord. Why should you be in our Discord? Because we're doing really cool things where there's a bunch of amazing people in there. We're all kind of trading and trying to capture these narratives and all this sort of stuff. And we've been doing it now for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. The second reason is our Market Mates clan on FOMO has gone live. Okay, so I'll get Craig to drop his link in the description for his channels, and I'll drop mine as well for my channels. But guys, if you aren't on FOMO, they're obviously a partner of the show. We talk about it. Plenty of trades and opportunities on that market right now. But we have set up a Market Mates clan, Craig, in the past 24 hours. So you can sign up for FOMO in the description or obviously in the chat now, and you can join our clan. What you need to do then is to get in our Discord community and then ping me with your username on FOMO, okay? Not your username on Twitter, not your username here on YouTube, wherever it is, okay? I need you to be in the Discord, and then you need to give me your FOMO username. All right. We've got 22 of our members there already, Craig, and we're sitting at $15,793 of profit in the past 24 hours, which puts us inside the top 10 on the entire FOMO platform, guys. So big round of applause to everybody in the Market Mates audience and community.
Hey,
that's inside. We only set up this yesterday. So guys, we're cooking, absolutely cooking. And hopefully this clan continues to be one of the best clans out there on the platform. But Craig, initially I was a bit hesitant on this, but then I was like, you know what, this works. I really like this idea for FOMO. So, sorry, for FOMO, for Market Mates and for the Market Mates community. So, what are your thoughts here? Really good to see. Dude, top 10 in the first day. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
Yeah, I think it's cool what FOMO are doing over there with the clans. It just creates a bit of it creates a community, and I guess that's what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to be the social platform for trading, and this just leans even more into that, because then you can get allies and you can work in teams and in numbers. And then not only that, because you've already got groups of people that already do that, right, in their Telegram group, but now publicly you can show that your group is performing, rather than just showing Rick scans or scans of tokens and going, look, we caught this at blah, blah, blah. Now it's like, well, chuck your group on here. Don't worry about showing us the scan. Just we can just go look at your wallet, brother, and go check and see if you did. Well, you don't need to tell us. We'll find it because it's on the leaderboard. So if your group kicks ass, you'll climb the leaderboard, and everyone will know soon enough that your group's worth following. Or do you just show Rick scans and get people in your group that way? Yeah, so I like it. It gives receipts. Again, like I know I've spoken about this before. I think once, if and when they bring limit orders here, then you'll see. I really
think I know they want to keep it retail based, but literally, as I said, chuck a little advanced noggle on there, and
especially with clans,
allow the traders to trade.
Competitive.
Exactly, allow the traders to trade and allow the retail participants to be retail. I think it would seriously take this platform. I know they're reaching new all-time highs with volume and everything like that, but it would seriously take this platform to the next level, because traders will move so much money over there, and I will trade more because I don't have to hold a position from a market sell, market buy. Like, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, same here. And then you can even see, in fact, I saw, was it Choice? Is it Choice on there that they're running, they're doing, they're longing and shorting bloody Ethereum and Bitcoin on the platform.
Oh, you can perps trade, and that's I can't wait till you can perps trade on the desktop. As always, it is depending on your geolocations. As always, not financial advice. Trading crypto, trading meme coins, trading perps, it's all extremely risky. Okay, make sure you do spend some time learning and do your own research. But yeah, I am waiting. I am waiting for them to drop it on the desktop. They haven't done that yet. It's a big reason I actually didn't sign up to FOMO way back when it initially came out, because it was only on the app. And like I'm a big believer of trading on my computer during the day and then also being able to trade on my phone, not just trading on my phone. I'm not a big fan of that. That's why I kind of like left it in the past until we got in communication with them and we started this partnership basically. And I did my couple of videos as well for them they finally dropped it on desktop. I was like, okay, well, perfect. I'm going to use this platform now to trade, because it's the cheapest out there. It's cheaper than GMGN. It's cheaper than Axiom. It's cheaper than Photon and Bullex and all these other platforms, despite everybody saying it's not. You are trading in and out of a stable coin into any token on any chain. I'm sorry, but yes, I am happy to pay a $10 bridge fee to trade in and out of one, a stable coin, but two, a token on BNB, a token on Solana, a token on Base, a token on RH, a token on wherever. Okay, like people are so stupid. They always look to FUD for no necessary reasons without actually having all the facts either. So I just find it all funny.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Funny enough, I had an incident today which would probably shill FOMO in a way. And I know it's a partner of ours, but this is something that happened to me. I was trading on I've got a FOMO. I use FOMO, and then I use a competitor as well. And on the competitor, I was trading today, and you trade in and out of Sol and you use USD as well. And I was making a trade, and when I went to execute it, it goes, oh, you've run out of Solana to execute your trade, even though I was using stables. And I was like, for F's sake, so I had to get Solana, go and send it to that wallet.
From another person, yeah.
Like, I know this is a little thing and it is a minor thing, but it's that moment there that you go, okay, that would have been handy to just use what I had in my wallet.
And it's a big reason people love FOMO, bro, because it makes it nice and easy. And easy.
So, I can imagine if you're a newbie, man, like you're trying to do this, like my mates would be like, what the hell do you mean? Like, what I need more Sol to execute the transaction, although I'm using USD. It's just too confusing, bro. Whereas FOMO, I can guide one of my mates through it fairly bloody easily. Like, you can put on any chain, you just go and sell it. Like, I've sent Ethereum to it on Robinhood. You just go there, you trade out of it, you sell it, and then you can buy whatever you want. It's just so easy, man. Like, the swaps are easy. Yeah, you pay a bit of a fee, but so do you in your bridge, bro. Go to MetaMask and do a swap and see what the fee is. Like, and I know these cheaper examples like Relay and all that, but not everyone knows those.
Oh, and you know what? I got some really good feedback yesterday. From I won't say who it is, but I got some really good feedback. It's like, Greeny, you're very good at your niche. You're very good at meme coins, very good at RWAs, very good at altcoins, very good at airdrops. You're very good at NFTs, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But you're also like, you need to remember that niche is very good, but you need to remember that is probably 0.001% of people who are in crypto. So, Greeny, if you want to really try and onboard the masses from an education standpoint and whatnot, what you need to do is actually, this is how you set up a wallet. This is how you use an exchange. This is what Bitcoin is. So got some really good feedback yesterday to be like, Greeny, do some basic content as well. And I'm like,
true.
yeah, fair play.
Yep, that's a good call.
I mean, it's like, yeah, you're just in this industry a long time. And I think we said that over the last couple of weeks, Craig. We said, you often, I mean, people on the show, it's like, you often forget how knowledgeable people are, and it is a second language. It's like learning a new language. It's like learning how to trade, not even learning how to trade. That's a whole different conversation, but learning how to trade on chain in a range of different ways. So you are like, whoever that person, I appreciate that, because it really made me go, you know, a confirmation. I kind of thought it for a while. I was like, okay, maybe I really should be doing some basic content as well. It's just I do struggle for creativity from time to time. So it is. But GM to everyone, guys. Well, should we launch? I mean, Hugo just asked about the Solana chart. We'll talk about that, and then we'll launch our second announcement today, which is super exciting. Which we'll have to put a few tweets and stuff up about as well. Hugo, Solana for me, I get more interested closer to $50. I like, if you look here on the weekly stochastic, we're about to cross bearish below $74. Price is pretty much at that. We're below this important level that we haven't really flipped in a while. Unless you see strength above 78 and back into 80 and taking out that high at 82, I think we trade back to $50 still in Solana. And I think a lot of these people saying the bottom's in, I think they're going to be wrong personally. But again, we'll wait and see who's right and who's wrong. So Solana for me, I get interested, and Solana is really starting to change my opinion. It is with this whole deflationary process now for the token, and just the way they're going about onboarding retail and normies, as my wife my wife's like, yeah, I'm just a normie, hey Greeny, and I'm like, yeah, you are. We'll talk about that yesterday, but Solana is really doing all they can to onboard normies and retail participants, so the average human, into crypto, whether it's via via MoonPay, via Phantom Wallet, via other platforms like Pump.fun. So I do think there will be a trade here soon for Solana. I just don't think it's quiet yet. You could see a little bit of a mini breakout here, but I still lean a little bit low. We are close on the monthly stochastic as well. Like Bitcoin and Solana are very close on the monthly stochastic, but the monthly does take time to play out. So I do think that if I see Solana at $50 region, Craig, I'm probably pretty interested for a spot level for a longer term play, as always on financial advice. This is again based on analysis, based on what I'm thinking. I'd like to hear your opinion before we do announce the next the market.
I'm a fan of Solana at some point, dude. 70, what are we now? $76. You were talking around the $50 region, I think. I think this is a buy at some point. I probably think Ethereum and Solana is probably a buy at some point for me in some fashion. Like, I think I'm going to have pretty heavy. I'm going to do what I did last run. I'm going to go pretty heavy Bitcoin, probably a good 50%, probably 60% of my port I'll use as Bitcoin, just as a safer player on a bigger amount of money, and then keep soon, probably a good 20%, 30% for, or maybe more, for altcoins and meme coins. I would have said in the past heavier alts and less memes, but I'm probably more inclined to say more memes, less alts this time, which, God, that sounds like bad advice. Not that it's advice, but even hearing myself say it out loud, I'm like, geez, that's higher up on the risk curve. But I've sort of felt, I mean, we've all felt like this probably since 23. Meme coins are probably the new altcoins anyway. They're essentially the same thing. Look at the charts, they act pretty similar in some ways. But no, I am interested in Solana. I think at some point this probably performs quite well versus Bitcoin. And I think it has its time in the sun. I think Ethereum probably has its time in the sun, possibly as well. I'm just not necessarily expecting, I don't know if I can expect 2021, 23 type gains on this. I'm not sure. I don't know if we're going to get that sort of return, whether we get from a 50 to a new all-time high again. But maybe I don't need to look at it like that. Maybe I just have to look at it. Maybe I'm looking at a 50 to 200 move, which is still a 4x, which is not terrible. But I think this gets bids at some sort of at some point, right? Because people are still trading meme coins on Solana, so I don't think that's going away.
Breaking news: is Sleuth live? Is Sleuth live or I don't know, because I thought Clock-In was going to be the first one, and I can't find it.
Someone in the Market Mates Discord today said Sleuth was confirmed for today and Clock-In was suspected. So it sounded like Sleuth actually was possibly going first. So
really, okay,
yeah, is that already at 40 mil?
Yeah, yeah, it'd be FTV. Frank just bought too, so that's what probably helped pump it a bit as well. What's the who can tell me what the X account is?
Yeah, I wasn't sure, bro. Yeah, someone type it in there because this one kind of caught me off guard.
I think it is live. No? Hold on, people tag me in Discord. Dude, I've got too many things open. I've got way too many things open. Hold on. Is it live? Where's Skypo? Is Skypo here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it is live. Dude, I got too many.
Here's the Sleuth.
Is it live on the Anvil? I've got too many tabs open.
Jeez, I don't know. I'll ask.
I don't think it's live on the. Let's have a look, chat. Let's have a look. Where's this screenshot that someone has on Twitter? I don't know. I just can't find it. I'm trying to find it on the actual platform, but where's the special project done here? Yeah, it's not there yet. And when you go here, is it? Oh, it is there. No, it is there. Okay. So it's Sleuth is, yeah, I think it's live, bro. I think it is actually live. Yeah. Yeah, no, so it's live, bro. It is live. There you go. So we just, yeah, so Frank pump and dumped it. There you go. Live proof of pumping and dumping.
Is he already sold?
Yeah, he's just pumping and dumping it right now, bro. Yeah, buy 30, sold at 44 FTV. Quick little scalp for him. GG's, 8 grand. Nice. I'll keep an eye on this. Okay, I'll keep an eye on this. So it is finally live. What's happening on my screen here? Okay. Interesting, Craig. Well, it's live. So what is Sleuth? I actually don't even know what Sleuth is. And I don't know what can someone tell me what? No announcement on X. Yeah, what's the X account? So Sleuth Intel. Thank you.
Yeah, Sleuth Intel. But there was nothing on the X, bro, about the launch.
Wait, how do you... Sleuth, SELEUTIO. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, nothing is... Nah, they haven't... Yeah, there's nothing's live on the post yet. So that's interesting.
What is this, though? Just a meme coin?
But it's on... Sorry, it is on the Anvil. It is live on the Anvil, guys.
It's...
Yeah, it's AI XBT for Robinhood. Okay. Oh, dude, that's kind of dope. I like that. Okay.
Yeah. This will be interesting what it does to the market today.
Yeah.
Now that it's launched, I wonder if everything else is going to dump.
Yeah, I mean, Frank's selling literally everything. Attention Markets is selling a lot. So people I follow are selling quite a lot of positions at the moment. Oh, Stonkbroker, 13% up today.
Well, Stonk's pumping, bro.
Is it? 77 mil. Love to see it. Hugo's angry at me because he sold.
He sold?
Yeah, because he also de-risked as well, like he was telling me yesterday.
No, because
See, this is what Sexy was telling me in GTG last night. It's like you can have this sort of 3-wave structure here, right?
Yeah.
Potentially. Or like have a 3-wave like from here to there, and then a 3-wave up, and then a 3-wave down, and then you start having a consolidation. And that's the breakout sort of trade that I'd be looking for again. Like one way or another, I want to see this actually consolidate or go lower. So yeah, I'm selling I sold yesterday compared to where it is today. I don't really mind. I don't really mind. It did reject from the golden pocket, which is what Sexy said to keep an eye out for. So I will keep an eye on that as well. Yeah, so it looks as though every launch that goes live, Craig, being pegged to Stonkbroker definitely helps with an increase in volume, bro.
Yeah.
And burn of the token. I actually haven't looked, chat. Let's look at how much Let's look at how much the token has been burnt now. Where is it? Distribution. So I'm still getting, Craig, I'm still getting 0.1% because not many people are activating. So only 1,716. Yeah, that's really good. So I'm currently earning, so I've earned $621 in my lifetime so far. So literally in about maybe a month or two's time, if I hold the NFT, I'll break even on my activation. That's pre-launchpad. Like the launchpad's still not even live yet. So that's pretty crazy. 540 million is burnt. 814 brokers locked forever. Okay. So it was about I think it was like 2.8 billion was the initial amount. So if I just divide that by 543, let's have a look at how much supplies. Oh, I've done it the wrong way. So just shy of 20% has been burnt, Craig, already.
It's pretty incredible, eh?
Yeah, Christian, look, I get it, bro. I get it, bro. Like, but Christian, you got to remember, bro, like I'm sitting on a bag that's up 8x with decent size. I still own an NFT. I still own 10K of the token. Look, I don't mind taking some profit off the table so I can relax and not wake up at 4 a.m. every bloody morning and be upset, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
3 ETH ready to be clocked in. Holy, bro, let's go. I didn't even notice that, Hugo. Let's go.
What's this? What's this, Greeny?
So from the fees that the Sleuth launched, Craig, 3 ETH is ready to be clocked into the stockbroker holders, bro. And I get 0.1% of that. Let's
go. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, Farmer. I did watch Ansem and Banks chat with Simple Farmer. Craig, did you watch it at all?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of what he reiterated on our show the other day as well. So, I mean, just briefly to touch base on some of those topics too before we do our little announcement here. Robinhood chain is nearing $1 billion in TVL, with Uniswap liquidity driving Uni token burns at an annualized rate of roughly 90 million, which is very interesting. So Uniswap very much benefiting from Robinhood launch. But Craig, 1 billion in TVL. This is the big news here for Robinhood chain. I'm telling you, we're early to the best trade of this bull cycle. Or the best chain ecosystem opportunity this cycle. I think Solana is obviously going to be around. But I'm honestly starting to see, Craig, that Robinhood is everything that Base tried to be, and Base hasn't really gotten there. So I'm a big fan of Robinhood. FOMO, yeah, absolutely killing it as well. You see, FOMO said every 1 out of 2 wallets trading on Robinhood came from FOMO. Dude, that's pretty dope. I like that. But that's what I've been saying for a long time. It's because of their marketing too. You look at myself, you look at Gorilla, you look at Easy. Like all of our tutorials were saying, hey guys, jump on FOMO because that's the best way to trade in and out of these Robinhood chain tokens, because you're trading in from USD, which Craig literally alluded to on a different platform earlier today, which caused him friction and annoyance, is you couldn't trade just using your USD as your fee. So this, dude, I really think up the contract fees, boys. Hey man, we've been trying. We need, I don't know. We need more. Basically, we need more revenue. We need more revenue from the referrals. So I'm not going to push people to sign up and trade, but basically, the more signups we have and the more volume we can push, the more we can probably do with them. But anyways,
it's pretty much how it works, unfortunately, isn't it?
That's unfortunately how most bloody partnerships work these days. Which sucks,
it's social currency.
Yeah, it's like you grow this huge brand. Like, so Craig and I actually had a really good chat this morning about maybe some other avenues for sponsorships moving forward. And I actually pitched the whole Web2 side. So perhaps going to like local businesses. Oh, someone just clocked in. Appreciate the 3 ETH. The feed is now at 0.66 again.
What?
So we were kind of talking this morning. It's like maybe some local businesses might want a bit of a plug on the podcast, or potentially on the YouTube channel from time to time. So we might need to have a chat with some people locally to see if there's someone there. There's also that, you know, that hub I was talking about yesterday, Craig, the digital hub that's nearby.
Yeah.
I was chatting with my good mate as well, and he works in the building across from there. And he was like, dude, it would be sick if you and Craig could run your podcast once or twice, like a month from there as well. Because then that way you could take advantage. Like, they have a studio set up at this place. So I'm kind of like it's a shame we don't live closer, because we could have done more IRL things. And I think that's the other thing. We might need to, Restream still is a limitation, because what I would love to do is kind of blow up our, I'm not going to do it now because it might mess it up live on stream, but change this so the clips are better as well. Like I'm talking about this all publicly because I think it's important for people to see what goes on behind the scenes. But make it bigger, Craig, so we can have like, it's not just like elongated like this to the side, but actually like it goes lower up and down so you can fill the full screen of a clip with one of us. Because right now you can't. It's like, well, you can zoom it in, but it looks blurry as hell. So I don't know. Well, there's some things happening. We're talking about a lot. We're talking about merch as well. We're talking about merch. Craig, should we talk about what we've just about to launch as well?
Yeah. Fire that one up.
I'll let you. Do you wanna? I'll let you run this one. I'll let you run this one. All right.
This is the storyboard.
3, 2, 1. The sponsor board.
The sponsor board's going live. So you guys might have seen this on Easy's page. And he runs it normally pre-stream, Greeny? Is that what he was doing?
Pre, during, post, and other times as well. Yeah.
So we had a conversation with them. They reached out to us and said, "Hey guys, maybe you want to try this out." Greeny and I we'd actually spoken live on the show about a month ago.
Yeah.
When Easy first did it on the first day, and you and I were kind of cracking up about it. But then as we spoke about it more, you and I were like, "Wait a second, that's actually a really good idea." I think that's, and then funny enough, they reached out to us about a week later and said, "Hey guys, well, what do you think?" And we're like, "Dude, you read our mind. We think that's a great idea." We even thought about stealing a spot on his board, didn't we?
Yeah.
For a little while, just as a bit of a prank. So, and then he was like, "Oh, maybe you guys can look at doing this." So basically, what you guys are seeing here is we'll run this pre-stream or other times during the day. We'll sort of work that out, but anyone gets to go and buy up some digital real estate pre our show. So any brands out there or creators or anyone looking to get a bit of the spotlight can come and grab any one of these tiles. You can see the value reflected on each tile. You got a $10 tile bang in the middle. That's obviously your prime real estate. And then you've got $5 tiles around the side. Now, my understanding is it's basically it's not an auction, Greeny, but it's how would you word this? The highest bidder gets the tiles. So you can steal tiles off each other essentially to take over the board. Do you want to run through the pricing, Greeny, and how that goes up with each buy?
Yeah, there's basically below. I'm pretty sure it outlines it down below. So you can take over the board here. So open placements sell at a base price. So as you can see, the base price are currently $5 for the side, $10 in the middle. If you want to take multiple, it obviously accumulates down the bottom. As you can see, center is $10, bottom row is 20, sidebars is 20, top row is 20, and the whole board is $70 at the moment. Now that naturally will change depending on people that want to market it. So it's a good opportunity for maybe a degen with a token or a degen or a business in crypto or whatever it is. Like for example, Easy's had Crypto Tax Made Easy. He had a spot on there for a while. He also had a token called Alba. I don't know. Some bloody meme coin took it over for a while. Okay.
Solangelis as well.
Yeah, Solangelis. Like when we have interviews, we'll be able to say, "Hey guys, do you want to take over the board at like 50% off?" And you can put your product up. Like say it was OSF that jumped on, we could put Rect on there as a bit of a promo as well before the show. So Simple Farmer could have taken over the board with a bit of a stonk broke or something. Okay, so
we need to invite him back ASAP for the revenue. Simple, come back, brother.
Exactly.
Now you're rich. Now you're rich. Take over the board.
So it's it is in the description. If you want to take over the board, you just got to go to streamboards.com/market dash mates. And you can take over the board. We've taken the top 2 spots just to show you that it does work and it is all legit. We put our little Discord link for people to join at the moment. But yeah, you can come and steal our spots. I recommend stealing the other spots first, not our spots, because they'll be more expensive actually. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's shout out to Choose Rich, Nick, and Easy obviously for sorting this out for us. And I'll put a tweet up as well, Craig, so that people can
great idea.
take over. And then basically how this will work now for us is I might actually be able to put it on stream from time to time as well. I'll have to just have it played behind the scenes, but basically I'll just do it now. The intros will be like this, and the outros we might even leave it for a bit of an outro as well, and that way you can kind of take over the board, and you get a free plug pretty much not a free plug, sorry, you get a little paid plug every show that we go live. And obviously we're live every single day, so kind of pretty cool to run this with the boys. But just to touch base as well, it acts just again, they sell at a base price, and held placements can take an over at a max base times 1.2 price to paid. Okay. So the premium decay is 5% per day. So nobody can squat forever. Prices are computed server side at the quote time. There's no refunds, guys. And I will just say transparently, if you like, we have full discretion over what gets on this. Okay. So if you put something stupid up there, we'll just ban it straight away and you don't get a refund. So don't do that. Do something that actually is something that you're building or something that you're working towards. And honestly, the sooner you're on there, Craig, the better it is because it only goes up from here. Okay. So that's kind of the art of, again, being early to something cool. And we're super excited to get this going right now.
Yeah, and the other thing is, you know, Greeny and I do get a lot of brands that reach out to us or businesses or coins and things like that. And you can't, like, I know a lot of people want to jump on the show, but Greeny and I sort of have to be quite careful with who we get on the show. And if someone's got a coin that's like 100K ticker market cap, we can't really get that person on the show. It's going to look like a pump and dump. Whereby now there's a bit of digital real estate, you know, and these companies might reach out and be like, you know, we don't want 1% of a token, bro, to sell, and that's our fee for, like, I don't want to do that. That sucks because then you end up promoting something there in the back end you're kind of selling onto the audience. So I don't think that's great. But the companies who we were like, oh, no, we don't want to do that, they can come and grab something for $5, bro, and then they can be on there for 24 hours. That's fine, right?
Exactly,
like, that's all good. So if you, and quite often companies, they just don't know what prices are to get on the show and stuff like that. So this is a nice, easy, cheap way where you can actually bypass any human interaction and you can just go and set it up. You don't have to DM Greeny and I and go, hey guys, we've got this thing we want to talk about. And it ends up taking days to, you know, communicate. You can go, shit, I know their show's on in an hour. I'm just going to take over their board for a bit of cheap marketing space. I think that's great. $5, dude, man. I reckon that's amazing. I reckon that's dirt cheap, guys. Dirt cheap. That center place for $10. Jesus, I'd be taking that over just to prank me, man.
Well, it's funny because as you said, Craig, we spoke about this with Easy. We spoke about when he did it live, and we're like, holy moly, like we should just put a Market Mates one on there, and then we just never got around to it because we reached out and we're like, oh, we'll just run our own one, you know? So pretty epic.
Yeah, just a bit of guerrilla marketing. You know, you've got those companies that slap their stickers on things all around town. That's just how I think it's cool, bro. I think it's cool. It's cheap. It's easy for anyone who wants to get seen. You can just, like Greeny said, follow that link, set it up all autonomously. Like you can set it up. No human interaction. As you can see, nice and quick. Bang, it'll be up there. And
look at this, bro. I can put it on the stream. I can literally cover Craig's face and go, hey, bro.
Way better. Yeah, get rid of me and let's get the rev up, man.
So we can literally put it up wherever I want at the moment. So I'm not going to change too much, but that's a pretty cool feature. We'll be able to like run it down the bottom as well. Don't know why our ticket tape's not working at the moment, but anyways, I do apologize about that. But I'll be able to keep it down the bottom as well so that it is on live stream. Oh, someone took over. Let's go. Woohoo! Bonoso, top right bar. There we go. We got the audio coming through too. Shout out to Bonoso. I want to
say thanks for all the amazing content. That's brilliant.
That's so kind, bro. Hey, GG's to you.
Who was that?
That was Bonoso. So Bonoso is tuned in for our show for ages. So massive
shout
out
brilliant, bro. Thanks for taking the first
what, Craig?
bite.
This is our way at front running the whole YouTube getting monetization and earning money ourselves. Like this,
bro, it's actually way better for the creator and it's way better 100%. For the brand.
Yeah, 100%.
And you, if you can cut out the middleman, e.g. YouTube, who takes everything pretty much. In fact, YouTube takes everything. I get nothing. I'm not even monetized there. So from YouTube, I get nothing, and Greeny gets very little. I mean, Greeny will put out a banger clip and get $3. Like,
I'll show you just how much. I'm more than happy to be transparent about my YouTube.
It's rough out there on YouTube, bro. It's rough.
Look at this. So in the past month, let me just make sure I'm not going to dox anything. I don't think I am. Last month, 33,000 views. So this is all up. Like I'm all up in the past month. 1.3 watch time, 122 subscribers, $80 in a month for doing this many views. It's disgusting. It is disgusting.
Yeah, you get pretty rorted on YouTube, eh? When I started digging into the analytics, it's hard. It's
like and everyone's like, oh, why do you post so much content on Twitter? It pays so much better. Okay, I earn 200 to 300 US a fortnight usually, depending on how many posts I have and stuff. So that's like 400 bucks. Yeah, so it's 5x the amount on YouTube. So There he is. Bon also is in the chat. Thanks, Legend. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Thanks
what's up, dude? That's so great, bro. What a crack up. I didn't know that. I'm just glad someone did it live while we're here so we could hear the sound.
Bro,
I've been waiting to see if it worked. Like,
we'll put it. We'll take over. We'll put it in the top right corner today. And then that way you can see if it goes any live. So that's cool.
I love the fact it's a beer there too. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's so relevant to
Aussie, yeah.
Yeah, $5, and you can pay in crypto. That's the other part. A lot of people, Craig, always come to us and they say, "Hey, Greeny,
I get that question all the time with GTG.
Yeah, hey, bro, I don't want to sign up to GTG with a card. Can I use crypto?" I'm like, and I used to set up. I mean, I do. If you send me a message about GTG and crypto, I will generally say yes. But yeah, now you can literally send $5 and it goes to our wallet, and we split that. Like, yeah, exactly as Craig said. Outside the obviously on-chain fees, like which are negligible to an extent, we get a little bit of a deal. So massive shout out to everyone.
Oh, he stole it! Bro, stop getting so mad.
He stole it! Fred, oh, that's so good.
Benjamin Brad with the $10 in the middle. Let's go.
Those guys. Is that Waynard? Did Waynard do that?
I don't know, but it says Benjamin_Bread. Is that the main account, bro?
Yeah.
Is that the main account? Let's go.
I think so. Fuck, they must be watching live. They actually saw your buys go through earlier. They messaged in the DM and go, Greeny's back. I was like, I don't know how long for, man. But
I did swing trade it yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, they were cracking up. I was like, he's back for now. How good does the green look without branding, though?
That does look sick, bro. But how good? And like the beer top, right, on a Friday morning.
Oh,
Here I am sipping a coffee. Should we have Gion or Gion? Yeah, Gion or Gion. Yeah, legend, absolute legend. Maybe we should crack a beer at the end of the show instead of a coffee. I mean, we're 40 minutes in already.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, you're making my cheeks hurt and shit. That made me laugh.
That's so good.
God, that looks good. It actually does look good, bro.
That it literally just that's what Craig and I was like, because we've obviously been trying to set this up for about the past week or so, and we were like, oh, what do we do for our spot? Because it's like we'll just chuck our spot up to begin with, just to show people how it works and what it looks like, and we're just like, you know what? Let's just keep it simple and fresh, which is what you've done, Gion, just there as well. It's like it's just easy. And it goes straight to the Twitter account. I'm pretty sure if you click on it, it goes to the Twitter account. Oh, no, I can claim the spot. Okay. So as you can see, this is a really good example right now. So to take over our spots up the top, it's $5. So same. To take over Bon also spot top right, it is $6. To take over Gion spot or Gion spot in the middle, it's now $12. Okay. And it shows you held for how many days. Okay. 0 days at the moment, because this is the first day that we've launched. So guys, if you are keen, streamboards.com/market dash mates, you can take a spot and you can put whatever you want on there. Now, obviously, why aren't you talking about Sleuth? We are talking about Sleuth. We talked about Sleuth before, Really Big Tanks, but we're talking about our show. We work hard here, Really Big Tanks. Okay.
Hey, so someone Sleuth should come and buy a piece of the board.
Sleuth, you know what, Really Big Tanks? A really good way to go about Sleuth would be to put Sleuth on the board for $5, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Sleuth should be looking at our show right now going, we need to get some liquidity in here. Let's get on Market Mate's board. We'd be the second token. Bread beat you. No, we did speak about Sleuth. It came out the gate pretty bloody hot, though.
Did come out hot, bro. It's I'll bring it back up now because we've still got it top right. You can see the board top right on the stream. So that's really cool that we can do that.
It's a powerful chart, eh? Powerful?
Yeah. Yeah. So this, I mean, really strong pump out the gate. Volume obviously came in. I'm just watching for now.
Same.
Do they have it is properly a AI. So what's the AI doing? That's not even the right account. I have created Sleuth. Who's this guy?
Oh my God, what's going on?
Is this legit? This does not look like the right one.
Yeah, that's weird, eh?
That does not look like the right one, chat.
No, that shouldn't connect to that. No, that's so confusing.
That does not look right, even though it's live on the anvil.
What the F is going on?
I'm so confused because we went to the Sleuth.
Yeah, it's Sleuth Index is the official, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And they haven't posted, bro. So is that not the official Sleuth token? Everybody? Is that the dev that's hiding behind this account or what? Oh, I'd be careful now, chat. I'd be very careful. Yeah.
Did yeah, there was zero
dude.
announcement.
Yeah.
That's sus to me, man. I'm sure Simple Farmer would have put something up too, right?
Yeah, I would. Let me check Simple Farmer's account. Yeah, 100%, bro. Let me check the Discord.
That's why that chart looks weird, bro. It's just razor thin. Like it's just like no one knows what to do now.
Oh, you have to verify. You have to verify to get in the account. You have to verify. I like this to be in the stockbroker Discord. You have to verify that you hold.
Oh, do you? Yeah, I haven't gone in that one. Oh, I'm in the clutch, not the stockbroker, actually.
Yeah, on clutch. Yeah, no, well, the clutch market. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Yeah, bro. I think that's weird that there's no official communication, dude. That's Simple Farm and that are normally pretty good with that.
Yeah. Agreed, bro. Agreed.
I'd be careful, guys. I'm not going to go near that.
It doesn't look legit, guys. Doesn't look legit. If the X account goes to this guy's account, like, and it's who the hell's this? Like, he joined 2021, 2 usernames.
Oh man,
it was literally today. Be careful, guys. Be careful.
Well, lucky I didn't buy that. That was close.
Legit. I don't think that's legit. Yeah. Okay. Because this account hasn't posted. This account hasn't posted that. So that's the actual X account. So be very careful.
Stonk Farmer. Simple Farmer says it ran because Frank pumped it.
Yeah, probably, bro. Yeah, probably. He bought it in. Yeah.
But you got to see it. Did someone just launch a sketchy one from the launch pad? Again?
I don't know. But I don't think the launch pad, maybe they did. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Hugo says, hey, I'll take the fees as a stockbroker holder. GG's, bro. Craig, the pyramid. I spoke about the pyramid.
I think you guys got 3 ETH in fees from those scam launches. That happened. Those 3 launches, I think it was about
finally making some money back from the scammers, bro.
There's a clock in scam token that Frank got it.
Yeah, I told you. I showed you at the side of the show. Frank is in and out of these tokens.
Smart boy, though. He got out on that pump. That was clever.
Yeah, 100%.
How does he know that?
No, he's trading into volume, bro. He's trading the volume, and that's all. Like I spoke about that. Like that's a trade that you can do. Like I don't mind trading into volume as well. I don't mind trading into volume as well. Holy shit! Yeah, I just earned so much from that. I earned like 300 stockbroker tokens from that. So like, I know how
from
much
that launch.
Yeah, from that launch.
So you can actually see exactly where things come from as well?
No, but I just
you can see it jump.
I was at about 3.
Yeah.
So I just, $10, not a lot, but like I only have 0.1% of the airdrops.
Bro, imagine when they launch 100 things.
Exactly, bro. So just to show you, I'm about 200-ish stockbroker in the last hour since the start of the show. So
Justin OK Farmer said, Simple Farmer said it is legit and Frank bought it. But then why does it go to a weird X though?
Yeah, why is it the random X?
Or is that the dev?
The sleuth.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I agree. It is on the anvil, guys. So keep us up to date with that. Keep us up to date with that. But let's talk about this, Craig, because I think this is important too. Simple Farmer came out and said, bona fide proof of concept on Robinhood chain. I don't know what bona fide ever means. When infrastructure layers mesh with synergize. Extremely impressed to see that after only an early stage integration with stockbroker infra, special project partner Up on RH has flipped Radium and Meteora on 24-hour revenue as a DEX. Craig, this is huge.
Yeah, he DM'd me this actually.
Yeah, he DM'd it to me too. So I'll pull it up on stream. This is huge. This is massive.
I agree.
Like, it makes me regret selling my stockbroker bag.
Yes.
Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. I baited you all. I baited you all. Okay,
I was going to clip that. I was like, you're kidding me.
Clip that. I'm just kidding. I wish I still held
you should feel
50 grand
regret when you sell, bro. When you sell, you should feel regret. I think that's the right time to sell.
I'm still cautious. I'm still cautious here on the chart. Like I said to you guys, like I'm very bullish on this ecosystem. But I mean, the thing is, Craig, if this runs to 500 mil, which is about a 7x from here, I got $11,000 in the position. I'll still have an $80,000 position. Okay?
Yeah, you're sitting pretty, bro. You can't almost lose.
Plus, I'll have an NFT that is earning stockbroker every day. Plus, the NFT value. Say it doesn't do a 7x, but say it does a 5x, that's 100,000. So I'll be sitting there with 170,000 US at 500 million. Okay, FDV, not even market cap. All right, so we chill. There the big dog is. Greeny sell, bottom signal confirmed. Yes.
Is that Simple Farmer? It is. He's back. Yes.
Simple Farmer. We have a new. Out of curiosity, you should check out our board, bro. You should check out our board if you want a little spot to plug your stockbroker announcement or whatever it is. www.streamboards.com/marketmates to little sponsored spot.
Yeah, actually, Stonk bro. Do you know when you should have done that after I sold mine and it pumped? You should have taken over the whole board just to sell shame me the whole week.
Yeah, you know what? You should create a little 5-minute AI thing of sell shaming Greeny about me with Stockbroker.
Bro, did you see someone put up a sell shame awards list for people that sold their Stonk Farmer NFT early? You and me luckily sold a little bit higher than the first people, so we didn't make the list.
500, yeah. It's funny because those people all made money, and the person tweeting didn't make money. So I was like, you can't. Like,
I know. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. There's market commentators, and then there's people that actually trade.
Simple Farmer says, how much to wear Stockbroker t-shirts on every show for the rest of the year? How many months we got? About 4 months.
Fuck. That'd be a pretty penny on this body, man.
10 grand. 10 grand I'll do it for.
Yeah, same.
10 grand.
Or a Stockbroker NFT. Give me a Stockbroker NFT and I'll wear it for the rest of the year, every show. Whoa, that's pretty good.
I mean, if you pay me 10 grand to wear a Stockbroker shirt, I'd probably plow it into the token. I would.
And I won't even dump the NFT. I'll hold it. How does that sound? I'll hold it and I'll clock in and I'll wear a shirt.
I kind of ride that. Two size extra smalls.
Large, please.
Craig's an extra small. I don't know if you can't really tell, but I'm definitely an extra large. So. So hey, Simple Farm, you're in the chat. Is the sleuth launch legit? Because it goes to some random dev's account on Twitter. So I just want to clarify because I know it's live on the Anvil in the swap decks, but is this legit? Guys, don't forget to take over our stream board. Okay, there's still plenty of spots up there for just $5. You can put whatever you want. Okay, Jion did bread. Bonoso did a little thanks to us. Highly recommend it. Go to the website, yeah, and to the wait. Is the launcher live? Oh, wait. Oh, it is. So it is live. Yeah, no. So this is.
Oh, it's real, but someone hijacked their deck screener page.
No way, bro. How does that work? How does that work?
That's so niggly.
Wait. Someone hijacked their deck screener. Isn't real. What? Oh, okay. Okay, so it's legit, but it's okay. Okay, cool.
Oh man, that's so annoying for the team that someone nicked it, eh?
Imagine, bro. Imagine.
How does Dex Screener not verify that it's the official account?
You know what? Dex Screener, it earns an absolute shit ton from all these token launches, bro. They would be worth. I'm gonna say they'd be pushing towards $1 billion. I don't know if anyone can track that.
How good that no one calls them out for how much they make for how little they do.
Oh, it's pathetic, bro. It's like what to have it trending. It's like bullshit that you can even.
It's so
pay
expensive.
For that.
They make a lot. That's a smart platform right there. Dex Screeners.
Oh yeah. Yeah, here we are live here, just asking for $5 to take over our board chat. So go check it out, okay? MarketMates stream boards. Go check it out. $5, not much. Take over the whole board for 70, I think it is. Not much. Honest Hawk. Sounds like you want more bread on the chart, bros. You want more bread on our stream board.
Someone in the group chat's laughing about bread.
That's so good, bro. So good. Okay, cool. That's good to know that is legit then. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on this, Craig, over the coming days. Anyways, back to what? Yeah, Craig, pretty bullish on this. This is within the partnership of Up and Stockbroker, pretty much what that was announced like 3 or 4 days ago. Pretty decent that they're 6 overall for revenue in the past 24 hours. Beating Hyperliquid spot, beating Meteora, beating Radium, just shy of Aerodrome over on base. Not bad for something that's live over the past couple of weeks.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty bloody good. Sorry, I'm just looking on X. Everyone's raging about the board in a good way.
That's good, bro. That's good.
Big Ben looks good. There's a bit of feedback. Someone said Big Ben looks good on our show.
Big Ben.
Yeah, shit, that's good. We need Michael Saylor strategy to get an ad on. Might reach out, eh? I should reach out to the top echelon of the world for this board and be like, would you be interested?
Hey, Elon, do you want to put a bit of SpaceX on here, bro? Thanks, bro.
Man, fucking, you probably just buy it for a decade, eh?
It'd be so good, bro. It'd be so good. I don't know why our ticker widget stopped, guys. I do apologize. I don't know why that stopped down the bottom. Should be working all good, but anyways, we'll figure it out. Oh, I don't know what that is. Anyways, figure it out. Anyways, yeah, it's Craig, what do you think about this? Robinhood, talk to me. Flipping Hyperliquid, Meteor, and Radium as up. That's pretty good. Pretty good, mate.
Yeah, good. I mean, good early signs. Yeah, it is bullish. I mean, I know it's early days and people might be like, oh yeah, but people use other things to do this and that, and look how far down it is. But I mean, it's the first week, isn't it? Like it's early. Like we've got to give it time to cook. But it's just good that it's featuring, right? I mean, the other it could have gone worse. It could not be on there.
Yeah,
like, and we'd all be going, well, that didn't work. So
yeah.
You know, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, really, for Simple Farmer, eh? Because people are going to be like, oh, it's only number 6. Like, it's like, oh, Jesus, man, look, we've got to come from somewhere. Like, it's not just number 1 straight away. But good early first signs. And I think we should all be cheering for this, bro. Like, decentralized finance. Like, we should all be cheering Simple Farmer on, I reckon. I'm sidelined and I'm cheering him on. So,
yeah.
Like, this is good, man. Someone coming in and he's moved so well and he's giving everyone the ability to get in. I mean, the mint was essentially free, bro. It was like $100. Everyone could get into this. Anyone. Like, this didn't go the same way as the up token went, whereas unfortunately for people, they got priced out pretty quickly, didn't they? And things like that. Whereas, Yard. It just ripped too quick, and then people wanted the NFT, and it was like $1,500 off the rip, and people are like, man, we're stockbrokers, you get it for $100. So so the benefit of that is you got it into hands that wanted it for they got such a big win, whereas people see it for $1,500 and they're like, oh, like I was that person. I was like, oh no, I'm not at that price. Not yet, but man, I might eat my hat on that, bro. Imagine, I mean, a year's time, I might look back and go, 1,500, you idiot, Craig, it was your bald apes moment again. Don't know, but I'm already in. I can't be in everything, bro. I'm in Mansa already, and my bags are looking a bit edgy.
Sorry, I'm just moving money to our wallet. I'm moving money to our wallet because Well said it's saying it's a potential malicious. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure most new contract addresses when you send them, like when you're trying to do the stream board, I'm pretty sure it like from Phantom, it always says it's a malicious because it had like it's a new wallet or something. So I'm just moving some ETH and stuff over to the wallet just to try and tell Phantom and everything that it's like legit. Yeah. Yeah.
Biggest buy volume candle ever we've seen on Stockbroker.
That's epic, bro. Early days. Early days. All right, I just sent some ETH and some Solana over, Craig. So I'll have to get you to match that just so it's fair. Over in that wallet later.
Oh, today. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, that is a big bike. Yeah, right. I see what they're saying. If you go to volume.
Where is the chart?
Here it is. That green candle's massive.
On which time frame? The alley? Yeah. The alley.
Yeah.
Bullish, bro. Yeah. Bullish. But hey, look, 3-wave structure. 3-wave structure.
Yeah, I'm watching out for that as well.
Hey guys, I know. Hey, I'm a chart guy. Even 3-wave structure, probably. Like, I mean, yeah, guys, don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
I don't trust it. Sovereign says, was that the real Simple Farmer? I think it was. Looked like him, but bro. I mean,
it is. It was. He always comes in the chat, bro. He's been on the show twice now.
Yeah, he actually pops in almost every show.
He does pop in, and same as Slotfather. Slotfather was here as well.
They're good lads, actually. They support. He's clever, Simple Farmer. He knows the game, bro. You got to.
That was why I bought, Craig. That is why I bought, because he said the only risk that I have is outside of obviously the regulational risk is distribution.
Yeah.
And that's what he said on Banks and Ansem show today was if you give people NFTs, their communities are so strong. Okay.
Yes.
Because they all bull post emotional attachment, all this sort of stuff. So yeah, he's smart. Hey, appreciate that. He listens to us while he works on stuff. Cool. I mean, out of curiosity, do you listen to other people as well? I don't know why I ticker tape down the bottom. So I do apologize about that. Do you listen to other people out of curiosity? Cool.
Just Rasmir.
I mean, these sort of people, Craig, they're getting they're better than they used to be. I will say that. I will say they're better than they used to be.
The influencer traders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think they've sharpened their skills because they came from flipping NFTs to trading tokens on with TA and charts, and it's like, whoa, bro! Like, I don't think you can't really just go to it and then start promoting it as you're the guru of it. It's a bit risky. Like, you got to do your time a little bit.
Got to do your time. Yeah, exactly.
You got to do your time. But no, I agree with you. I think they've all improved. I think we all have, which is what should happen. I think I'm going to be the next Gainsey, getting grumpy, losing my hair, and sitting there whinging.
Yeah, I mean, he's become less relevant, I would say. Like, I don't see much of him as much.
No, he sort of just reflects on the old days now.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah,
I find him an interesting guy. Yeah, I just don't know.
You listen to Captain Zwingli and Cheeses. Yeah, Cheeses is good. Don't really listen to the big shows, more small time shows like your guys' show. Hey, appreciate that, bro. We're early to the big show. Trust me.
That's probably a great backhanded compliment, eh?
It is backhand.
You guys are small. Like you.
Hey, I don't know about you, Simple Farm, but we're getting a few downloads on our podcast every day. Okay. Let's look. Let's actually look.
That's good.
Anyway,
I love him,
man. Back to the news. I'm just going to bull post your bag, Stonkbro. I'm going to bull post your ecosystem of Robinhood Chain here a little bit more. Holder revenue is the single most important metric as a token holder in the short term. You can check on DeFi Llama. Shout out to OX Sammy for this. Several protocols on Robinhood Chain like Pons.family Family or others like Stockbroker in the Stockbroker ecosystem are crushing it. Worth monitoring, particularly as it has its next leg up. Don't get me wrong, buybacks aren't always ideal in the early stage startups, but until the Clarity Act refines token holder ownership rights, I agree that this is the only real form of alignment. Seeing a huge a huge increase over the past pretty much, as we said, nearing 100 mil in TVL on Robinhood Chain just before. So I love seeing that as well. Now we're going to pivot to Bitcoin, Big Daddy Bitcoin, Craig, something that Craig likes to talk about. Bitcoin hash rate is now 17% below its all-time high as miners pivot to AI, according to crypto quant analysts. Craig, when we had the boys on from the Block Runner, they were a little bit bearish that what happens if people stop mining Bitcoin? That could actually, in theory, be something that makes the security of the network not as strong as it used to be. Yes. A conversation of a world that I've never really dove into. But I'm very curious to hear what you think about all of this news.
I hadn't really thought that through when they said it, to be honest. I hadn't really thought through. For the people that don't know what Greeny meant, we had the boys from Block Runners on, and they were Greeny sort of out later before, but they were just saying that obviously as it's more expensive to mine, it becomes less profitable, and miners moving to AI and that sort of sector to make money. What happens when the miners theoretically, if this happens, which we're seeing now, stop mining, and so the hash rate goes down? I'd need to look into it before I try to give an attempt at an educated answer here. But I can see it being a concern, and I suppose as each halving occurs and it becomes twice as difficult to mine, I guess that is a question we need to answer. What's going to happen?
It will become more mining because, as kind of similar to like my Stockbroker NFT, like if less people are doing it, you get more of the supply unlocked. True. However, there's less to be mined, so therefore it becomes kind of diminishing returns over time too. It's more expensive to mine. Particularly, that's the other point too that we don't really speak about is how expensive it is to mine Bitcoin, Craig. Like Australia electricity would be one of the world.
You'd lose money here, wouldn't you?
I don't know, unless you were super early to like solar or something, and that's how you get your energy. I'm not sure. I don't know how it would. I don't know. It's I was actually speaking to an interesting guy on the last weekend about he tried to set up some altcoin mining rigs in the last bull cycle, did really well, but never sold any of them, and now they're all at zero. I was like, yeah, bro. We learn from these things. Just back to our podcast, Craig. We are up since July 31st. We are up compared to the average of listeners per show.
Great news.
Love to see that, bro. Love to see that.
Yeah. The numbers have been great. So shout out to everyone who's been listening to us ramble and rant and, pivot our way from the, excitement of the bull market into the depths of despair in the bear market. And it's been really great that you guys are sort of stuck along for the ride. A certain percentage of you guys rode with us through some pretty 100%. Gnarly downtrends, bro. Like that was yuck. Like anyone who, traveled that with us you're a legend, because that was seeing Bitcoin dump from 127 all the way down to 59 is pretty wild, man, including your alts, your memes and that. So shout out to everyone who pulled up. And yeah, the numbers are going great, dude. The podcast numbers are going great. That sort of went from an average of about 5 to 10 a listen. Now we're sort of averaging around 30 a listen, which is great. And I mean, we're just a little podcast in a space that has quite a lot. So
we did one advertisement for it and we didn't even get that many clicks for it. So honestly, this is all organic.
Yeah, very much so.
Growth. It's pretty like we could easily plug the show and pay hundreds of dollars to
just
try and
pump
grow
it
faster. But I don't know. Maybe we should do that. Maybe the YouTube channel. Perhaps we should really add some more. But that YouTube channel, we're about to tick over 400 subscribers on our Market Mates YouTube channel, which is fantastic. The Discord's about to tick over 400 members. As I said earlier on he put his he put his Vidago on, bro. I love it.
This is ridiculous.
That's so good. MC Soul Dev. So good. Put his Vidago on. I love that, bro. I love that.
That's El Dorado, isn't it?
I love that, bro. GMT legend. $5. Thanks for the little dono there. But hey, this is a way that people can give back to us too, Craig, after all the work that we do pretty much for free. As we said, like YouTube pays me $80 a month. It's not like I do it for the love of the game, not for the money. But yeah, Craig, awesome. I think there's a lot of upside with the podcast. I'm just looking through our data. It's interesting. We were looking, the best shows earlier in our journey were AI. Then it pivoted into Bitcoin as a title. But Craig, over the past week or the past 2 weeks, the highest show is Memecoin Mania is back as memes.
I noticed that.
Hype dumps. Bitcoin warning. So
I know it's weird, eh? It's weird. And I agree with you. The flow was at first very much Bitcoin orientated. And if you went too much to meme coins about 3 months ago, people just didn't care.
They weren't interested.
Now they care again. And it's like Bitcoin's kind of taken a back seat. Kind of. It still gets hits. But if you talk about meme coins again, you're getting good hits. So it kind of shows you. It's actually good to break down the analytics to the people listening, because it's quite a good thermometer or reading where the market's kind of wanting to go.
I could show this. Yeah, we're transparent on the show.
I can show it. Yeah,
so as you can see here, since August, we are up on average. So yeah, pretty much like at the end of July, we've really hit some really good runners, and I think that's because people are starting to be like, oh, they like the show. Providing good value, providing good education, and we cover everything. We talk about Bitcoin, but we cover NFTs, we cover airdrops, we cover Robinhood chain, we cover meme coins, and I think that's what the people want. It's proof right here, Craig, that people want education in things that they don't understand anymore, particularly in the financial realm. As I mean, here in Australia, like the tax changes that they're making, literally makes it near impossible for the common Australian to get ahead anymore.
So tough.
It really, and again, it goes back to us changing our name near on a year ago now, about 9 months ago, where we changed it from GC Crypto to Market Mates, because I really I love that name. One, mates, we're obviously mates here on the show. We're mates with everybody in the audience. And here we go. We got another takeover. This AI one. But we're obviously mates here on the show, but markets in general, and I think that's a really important thing, is like We're not just crypto. We talk about everything, okay? But we're also in the trenches of crypto as well. So it's not just crypto. So we've noticed a massive increase. So shout out to everyone who does listen on the potty. Make sure you click follow. Make sure you give us a little 5-star rating because it does help the algo as well. Oh, we're getting absolutely taken over. Well, let's go. So Rhett coming up with the top left with a $5 dono. Thanks for the contents, mates, with a little AI plug. Dude, that's not bad, bro. Little characters top left there.
He's even got my shirt on right now. This is brilliant.
Dude, and same, bro, same. And Wealth Creator finally got to process his transaction and put up one of his beautiful pudgy penguins, bro. So shout out to everyone who's donoing to the board. If you want to dono to the board, it's in the chat, guys. It is in the chat. It's on our Twitter account.
Screenshot of that
as well. What are we reading? What are we reading? Clock in. No, I don't know, Ryan. Right, clock in and start. We'll Sleuth live today. So this is.
I'm gonna guess they won't launch clock in the same few hours as Sleuth, surely.
Okay. Yeah.
They'd give it a day breathing space, wouldn't they?
I don't know. I'm just curious, Craig, because this could actually be like why is
it moving so weird?
Can we talk? Because it's probably low float, bro. Let's have a look. So can someone talk to me a little bit about so the FTV and market cap is 34 million. Holy, bro. Can someone talk to me a little bit about why this token it's dumping live on the show now. Why this token okay, I literally pull it up and it's dumping. Love to see that.
Wow.
Why would someone want to hold this token out of curiosity if it's an AI agent? Is it Sleuth just posted? Okay, let's go have a look.
Let's go check it out.
Oh, it still goes to old mate, bloody the wrong account. No, he hasn't. Sleuth hasn't posted. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No post yet. No post. Anyways, tokens dumping. Craig, are you interested in this? But secondly, why would someone own this? Wait, am I on the wrong account? Oh my God, I'm on the wrong account.
There we go.
Okay, we got another one. Wait, what's this? Sleuth. Oh, is that the agent? I'm an idiot, bro. I'm an idiot. I was on the wrong account, chat. I was on the wrong account. Okay, here we go. Our native token Sleuth is officially live, and you can trade it on Uniswap or on Robinhood Chain or Anvil. What about the Anvil? CA, PS, if you're not familiar with the tokenomics, be sure to read our article. As for the launch, the pair was created an hour ago, but due to issues with locking the LP, we didn't announce the launch earlier regardless. People kept buying. We'll bring up that dono very shortly, guys. Factor is only 28.5% of the supply is circulating. So market cap on Dex Screener is incorrect. Okay, so that's literally what I just went to Dex Screener.
So it's about 10 mil, is it?
So it's about a third, just shy of a third. So what's it at? It's about 10 mil. It's about 10 mil. So that's not too bad. Okay, so we got confirmation that it is all legit. Dude, people are just taking over the board left, right, and center.
Is that Hugo?
Hugo sleeping in here. Love to see it. Hugo and Turbo Toad Token. Never heard of you. Better check that it's not too low of a market cap. But anyways, this is a cool part. We don't actually have to we don't have to shout. Oh my God.
Yay! Friday drinks are on us. The Milky Bars are on us today.
I just love that everyone's just putting their PFP up and stuff, bro. It's so good.
Same, bro. You know what? This is exactly what I was hoping would happen with this board. Obviously, I love brands, but I just give you something to talk about and have a laugh, bro. That's what this is. I mean, hopefully brands take to it too. Don't get me wrong, but
I'm sure they will in time, bro. I'm sure they will.
I knew the early days would be probably the best laugh though, when everyone, because it's so cheap, you can F around. Like $5, man, far out.
No. Hugo, you do it again for $6, bro.
Hugo, you're more of a middle tile kind of guy, man. Punks deserve that center tile.
Punks do deserve that center tile. Maybe that'll show you the Milk Bar Kid song. I don't know what you're talking about, Pillow.
Oh, because I said the Milky Bars are on us.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, the token is absolutely nuking right now, Sleuth. Craig, are you interested in this token at all?
Not. I don't. I need to go see why do I need to own it though?
Yeah, I'm curious. Let's read the tokenomics. Hold on.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I just don't get it. Like Mansi, I understand. Stonkbroker, I understand.
Yeah.
Up, I understand.
I was going to read the. I'm just looking up Turbo token. Okay, it's not the worst token.
Actually, someone put it in. I think someone had put it in GTG when it first launched, and they made a bit of a bag on it.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it's on. No, I'm happy with that to stay on there. Yeah, it's at 400K on Robinhood. That's fine.
I remember them trading it. I didn't get into it because it's obviously that was an ETH token, wasn't it? Turbo.
Yeah, there is an ETH
that, and that's sent, bro. Far
Did
out. The people that remember ETH sleuth, not sleuth, far out. Turbo. Yeah. Yeah, I almost had to ban that word on the timeline for a bit, man.
Oh, really?
Oh, just because I was coping sidelined. Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, fair, bro. Fair. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Shout out to everyone who's shared a spot here, guys. Shout out to everyone. And bottom right, take over by Benjamin_Bread again. Not sure who did that, but I don't know. Yeah, someone else as well. Tear jerker for Turbo token. Okay, cool. Well, no, I'm more than happy to do that. So I don't know who did the Turbo token, but shout out to you for taking a spot as well.
Do you remember the meme coins on Ethereum, Greeny? They came out in 23 where they had like cockroach racing.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that was like the. Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember when they had African people in a village racing? Like, I was like, this is starting to get a bit towards the line of a bit inhumane here. Like,
yeah, I don't like, as I said previously, like I'll trade like a creator coin, but I won't like if there's a line in the sand where it's like, yeah, something like that, I'm probably not as interested.
Yeah, I was a bit the same. I was like, this is like we're taking the piss from a first world country off third world countries here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And like where you see those people in third world countries getting tattoos on their forehead, bro. Like for like $1,000 because they don't have any money.
I do feel sorry. I mean, we are like, I think about this regularly. I'm so incredibly lucky to be who I am and where I am, but I've also worked really hard to get where I am today, you know? So
yeah, it's definitely not. I mean, luck comes into it, but in my experience, you work really hard and then you get lucky. You don't normally get lucky from being lazy. Not that I've found yet. Anytime I'm lazy, I go backwards. I don't find money when I'm lazy. I find it when I work. It sucks, exactly. Dude. It sucks, but that's the way it is. And it's kind of good. It gives us purpose, man. Far out. What would we be doing without purpose?
Exactly, bro. Oh, you can see. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it does show. It does. Oh, no, it does show all the down below. But also, MC. Oh, it took us marketmates.com. Wrong website. Wrong website, MC Soul Dev. It takes us to marketmates.com. It's marketmates.xyz. So you can click and it'll take you to, actually, if you are on the stream board and you click ours, Craig, it does take you to the Discord. It does take you to Discord.
Oh, if you actually click it.
Yeah, if you put a link. You don't have to put a link, but you can put a link. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's cool. That is cool. You don't have to put a link, but yeah, 2 placements. bread.xyz. Yeah, cool. Sweet, guys. That's epic. Thanks. I mean, you can now to take the whole board over, only $78.01. It has gone up by $8 in the last hour, guys. So hey.
We're selling like hotcakes on Market Mates on this Friday.
There's only 3 more spots left, Greg. There's only 3 more spots left. You're right, Eldorado. No troubles, Brandon. No troubles.
Shout out to Hewitt. He's put us in his daily calendar. Is that to listen to, Hewitt?
Let's go, Hewitt. Let's go. And I will get back to you, Hewitt, about your FOMO stuff shortly. I have to manually, to answer your question, I have seen in the Discord, I have to manually send your usernames to the FOMO team. That's how it works. Yeah. I mean, the alternate, just to tell, like, how the other clans work, Craig, is other people are supposed to send me $1. And I was like,
yeah, I saw that from the FOMO team, but they said,
I don't want to be doing that. So you guys are lucky in Market Mates clan because you don't have to send me $1 to verify that you want to be in the clan. I just get your usernames and we chuck you in the clan. So
I'm getting close to joining Market Mates. What's free, Eldorado? What do you mean you're getting close?
It's literally free, bro. It's not.
Do you mean GTG?
Here you go, bro. Here you go. There's the Discord, bro.
That's like,
I mean, you can scan the QR. Eldorado, if you're on your phone, scan the QR code on the board and it'll literally take you to the Discord show.
There's only 3 spots left at these foundation
3 spots left. Absolutely wild. $5.
Who was that Australian famous lady that sold tele commercial ad stuff? Famous, bro, does all the makeup stuff, and she's got that brutal Aussie accent.
I can't. I'm sure I do know. I can't think of who you're talking.
Oh, never mind. The Americans won't get it anyway. Yeah, only 3 spots left at $5, guys. Woohoo! Let's go. Let's go. Nice work.
Just before we move on to the other topics today, it's probably going to be a longer show today, guys. I'm actually happy to stream. It's Friday. Maybe I'll finish my coffee. And Craig, do we have a beer at 10:30 in the morning or not?
Sure, I can't. I've got to go in about 10 minutes to the athletics
Craig
carnival, just you know.
All right,
yeah, my son's about to kick ass in 100 meters.
Okay, all good, all good. Sleuth, so 5 million fully devoted valuation, 0.05 entry, 0 raise, no VC, no seed round, no strategic round, no pre-sale, no market maker inventory, no cabal. Swarm rewards wallet, 35%, 4 years linear, liquidity, 25%, single-sided, team, 15%, dev fund, 13%, marketing, 7%, stockbroker community, 5%. Swarm rewards take the largest slice of 35%. This is what pays the contributors held on a 4-year wallet vest with 0.5% per month emission ceiling, meaning the biggest chunk of the supply goes to those who actively contribute to Sleuth. I don't know how that works. Do you mean building with the AI or posting about the AI? Also, no more than 0.5% of the total supply will be emitted to contributors in any single month. Liquidity is 25%. Yeah, okay, so stockbroker ecosystem gets 5% released at 2% per 90 days and 3% at 1 year. Yeah, so LP fees, stockbroker NFT buys. The pool is 80-20 split. 75% of the dollar they make goes to development, 25 to monthly buybacks, 25% to the Sleuth on the open market to TWAP. 12 sections are live today. Wow. Feed signals, PM traders, prediction market traders, prediction markets with Rothara coverage, discover 250. Okay, so it seems pretty legit. There's a lot going on here, Craig, with this project. So I'll definitely have to spend some time understanding this part of the ecosystem. So if anybody can kind of briefly explain it to me in like a 5-year-old's language, that would be fantastic. Links only come up on screen. Okay, cool. I can have a beer in the Discord. Banger tweet by Ansem on Stonkbroker. Okay, did he just bull post Stonkbroker, bro?
Pump our bags, Ansem.
Let's have a look. I'm just getting absolutely spammed by someone right now on Twitter. Calling stockbrokers NFTs 2.0 isn't doing it justice. Simple Farmer literally built a new financial primitive leverage RWAs, a clear winner in the Robinhood ecosystem chain.
Yes, Eldorado, Solana, maybe you should own. I don't know, not financial advice. Get some bread. This is good for the optics, eh? Him putting out that post.
Yeah,
good timing. Good timing with the chart being at a fragile spot. Perfect.
It has dumped a little bit, guys. It has dumped back down to 70 mil after that pump into that golden pocket. I spoke about the golden pocket. They're at about 85 mil. So I'm keeping an eye on this. I am interested to buy more, Craig. Craig, are you interested? I know there's some other topics. I can talk about the topics without Craig here too. If Craig needs to go shortly, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Eldorado did ask with bread on salt. Yeah, do you want to explain bread? Now that bread's at a couple hundred market cap, I'm happy for us to talk about it more publicly. Can you talk us through bread basically?
Yeah, so it's an RWA play. So basically, they incubate projects, they buy, and then they distribute the a percentage of their holdings as it appreciates in price. That's kind of the pitch to start with. Their platform should go live in the next couple of weeks. They've got beta testing that's going to happen, I believe, in the next week when the platform goes live. So some early users will be able to go on there and actually use the platform. I'm not 100% sure what we'll be able to see on the platform, but I believe or understand it'll probably be tokenomics as well. So that'll probably be pretty important to read. What they did do last time is they bought a whole bunch of index and cards when they first launched. So these guys are OG. So they tend to buy projects that they think will appreciate over time. As they do appreciate, they distribute those to holders. So I got an airdrop that ended up being about 5% value of my holdings. So I held $100 of bread. I got about 5% of the value I held airdropped to me in cards and index tokens. That happened about 2 weeks ago. And they will continue to do that. They're currently holding, off the top of my head, I think Stonkbroker. They got into that really early. So I think sub 5 mil.
And they got better than my entry. Holy.
Yeah, something around 5 to 7, I think. And in Mansa, they got in early as well. So I think about 3 mil, 4 mil, where I got in, probably around there. So they are
holders will get an airdrop of those.
Essentially, there will be airdrops moving forward. And obviously, the higher the volume and the higher the token goes, the bigger the airdrop will be. So it's a bit of a...
Not financial advice.
Yeah, so just to answer Eldorado's question, he was asking if the Sol token's important. Last time when they did the rewards, they split them down the middle, even though the market cap of Solana was smaller, meaning the people that held the Solana token actually got a bigger airdrop at that time, if that makes sense, because there was less people holding less coins. I had more supply, so I got more of the drop. So that's pretty interesting. And the team do hold quite a large amount of the supply, meaning that the rewards are actually even higher because they're not receiving them. So something to keep aware of. Their treasury isn't receiving those rewards. Only the holders do. So yeah, I think there's an opportunity there. They're not announcing too much here because they don't want to get front run. But essentially, if you look at what Index was doing, they will be a slightly different play on that. Different assets, similar play. And it hasn't been done. So they don't want to say too much because I know the team. I didn't know I knew the team until they revealed they were the team. But they're on the team.
How do you know the team, just out of curiosity for the people?
So Slam Diego, I've known since early Bored Ape days, since like 21. The guy works in real estate, fairly well known. He's an OG ape. A lot of people will know him. He actually is the one that DM'd me earlier saying, hey, there's this project I'm helping out with. Do you want to check it out? It's going to be a slow mover. He goes, we want to move properly. We're not going to hype this. Just take a look at it, maybe get a position and just sit back and let us work. And I was like, yeah, cool. I don't mind something like that. So I got him pretty early. And then he ended up deciding, or the team ended up deciding he'd be the front-facing part of the company. So he's actually taken that under his wing. They haven't announced who the dev is, but apparently a superstar, but they just don't want to hype the project based on who a dev is. They'd rather let the project do the talking. So the beta or the V1 version of the platform should go live. I don't want to speak out of turn or put them under pressure. I'm going to say within a week or two. I'm going to say it's shorter than 2 weeks, but I'm just going to say that so people don't get disappointed. And then once that happens, we'll all have a much clearer idea about the tokenomics, how the rewards will work. I'm assuming you'll be able to track the rewards and what they're holding much more transparently. You can actually track their wallet. So if you want to be a sleuth and see what they're holding, you can do it. Mm-hmm. So it's all transparent. They're not hiding anything, but at the moment they're just not they're not putting everything front facing either. But if you want to go and if you want to go and do your due diligence, you can find their wallet. You can see where the teams move the funds. You can see what they're holding. It's all there. It's not hidden in another wallet. So look, I know Slam Diego a long time. I'm betting on him really with my money there. That's a bet on him. Not always the best way to do it, but I don't mind a guy that's going to put his neck on the line reputation-wise. So similar to Simple Farmer, bro, in a way, someone who's going to be front-facing and put his neck on the line. So I'm going to have a call with him today, I think. So we'll see what he says. Maybe I can give you guys a bit of information, but he wanted to have a chat with me because I'm a fairly large holder there. So he's like, look, dude, I'm going to have a chat with you and just explain what's going on a little bit further. So I will certainly let you guys know how that goes, but that's a little bit of a chat about bread. So yeah, I think it's worth holding both chains. Did you just buy some, Greeny? I see the candle just pumped.
No, I didn't. No, I haven't.
So look, I've been in this long time. There we go. That's what is that? That's
Billy Boy Beats. Let's go, legend. Let's go down the bottom.
You got bored of my bread rant. Thanks for bailing me out there. I don't want to shell too hard, but that's essentially a breakdown on bread. It's a bit mysterious at the moment. Some degens like mystery, some hate it. So for the degens who like the mystery, maybe you want a position now. For the ones who want clarity, you might want to wait till the platform launches. That's probably as honest as I can be about it. Well done on grabbing a board. This is great, Greeny. I still love the fact there's a beer at top right.
Yeah, mate. I do. Same do I. So do I.
2 more spots to go at foundation rates. Let's go. Selling like bloody
foundation. That's a good way to market it. Chili is on the board. It is on the board. I think is that an NFT? Is on Ape Chain or something?
Chili on the board. Let's go.
Greeny was not a mystery guy at first. I don't know what you mean by that.
It's an incubator, Hugo. So essentially they're buying projects early and then looking to distribute those rewards or those projects with holders, because so the team uses the fees they accrue plus also their own money, I'm going to guess thus far, into these projects. So what I'm noticing at the moment is they're probably spending a fair amount of their own out of their own pocket, bro. So when you see a team doing that, I don't know, like, I don't want to, because it's a low market cap. I don't want to go too ham, like shilling it either. I'm trying to like do this with the etiquette. So maybe I'll leave it there. And once the platform comes out and I can talk specifics, that might be a better time.
Well, I mean, I'll talk from experience. I was in early, but I felt like I don't want people to get wrecked. Okay. And that's kind of like, I just don't want people to get wrecked. That's why I've kind of swing traded a bit and now only just bought back in again at a bit high, so.
Yeah, and also Greeny owns GTG, and I'd shared some of the alpha in GTG, so he probably was looking not to sell it on GTG people either.
Yeah, because I could have that's the thing. I could have sized in with $1,000 sub 50K, and then but I don't want to do that.
But
so I'll size in at 200K instead.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Eldorado, Craig, I better get the bread batch on X. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Last couple of topics. Machi withdrew only $1,500 from Binance. Looks like he is running out of money. He had to sell his Bored Ape 5715 for just 8.3 ETH after buying for 34 ETH 3 years ago. Nice. Current position, he is long on Ethereum with his liquidation price at 1,863, which is very risky, bro. I don't know about that anyway. But yeah, look, this guy's probably thrown away 9 figs? I think he's probably thrown away 9 figures in crypto just because he has no idea what he's doing. Barely half the coin supply of Bitcoin is above water, Craig. Again, what do we start to note? These are the sort of things on chain that I've been talking about for a while, about where you start to see a bottom form, okay, on Bitcoin, okay, with half the supply or barely half the supply above will break even, right? So again, if you do look in history, it does go a little bit lower historically and does spend a bit of time below that level as well. And as you can see when euphoria also is always a good time to take profit when basically everybody supply is in profit. So Bitcoin, 100% of the supply is in profit. So look, as I've been saying for a while, I still think that we're probably around closer end to the bear market, but I'd say I'm just cautious. I'm still personally cautious here as well. Treasury announced today, Craig, unfortunately, one of our shipping providers has experienced a data breach that exposed sensitive order data that affects new customers in the US, UK, Sweden, Colombia, Brazil, Italy, and Portugal who received an order within the past 90 days prior to August 8th, 2026. Full name, shipping addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses as well. Nearly 12,000 customers with full exposure. I mean, what are they going to do? What are they going to do, bro? That's absolutely nuts. But that's the second largest or one of the top wallets out there, Craig, is unfortunately releasing your data. Switzerland's largest bank, UBS, increases spot Bitcoin ETF holdings by 230%, up to 90 million. And the White House to meet with top crypto executives next week, Craig. That's pretty much all the top news events. Any comments from you about Treasury, Switzerland, or the US White House finally meeting with top crypto people, or even Machi losing all of his money, bro?
Yeah, no, shit, there's a lot to say about all of that. No, all good news, man, except for Machi losing his money, of course. But God, that guy moves weird. Like, I don't understand how someone so wealthy moves so like poorly and gets liquidated consistently on every platform I watch him on. Like, not that I watch him, sorry, I just see the X comments come up going, Machi got liquidated for another $1 million. It's like, what the hell? Like, how do you just keep losing money? How? Like, let Greeny trade for you. Like, if you're going to do long and short, like,
nuts, bro. Nuts,
I don't know. I sometimes, like, maybe that money's better in other hands, bro. Like people in the hands that actually will appreciate that $1 million. That's what that's how money works, doesn't it? It moves into stronger hands, really. Always does, bro. Always falls through weak hands into stronger hands. I'm just going to wait under his hands trying to get his scraps. Anyway, I better go, Greeny. I'm going to go see the school carnival. Do you want me to just step out and you'll keep it going?
Yeah, that sounds good. I wonder. Yeah, I'll move the board over. That actually should work fine.
Actually, I can just leave. Cheers, everyone. You guys have a great weekend. Thanks for a great show today, guys. Thanks for the great numbers this week as well, guys. It's been amazing seeing so many new people turn up. Really stoked about that. So thanks for that. It keeps Greeny and I pumped to keep the show going. Really hard seeing numbers like this. So I'm absolutely over the moon. Anyway, Greeny, have a good weekend. And keep this board cranking, lads and ladies.
Will do, mate. Have a good weekend too.
See you, legend.
See you later.
Ciao. Bye.
All right, guys. Well, Craig will jump out, and I'll move the board up to the top spot here. Make it nice. There we go. That looks good, guys. I don't know about you, but that kind of looks a little bit better than when Craig's here. I don't know about that one. Now, guys, I won't talk for too much longer here. There's not much really. I'll talk from maybe a trading perspective because we probably haven't looked at the charts for a while, particularly on majors. So I'll run through some of those to end the stream today. Let me just move some stuff around. Got so many tabs open at the moment. Here we go. So yeah, Anson bull posting stockbroker. I mean, we've known he's been a stockbroker bull for a while, so that's really good. I do like that. All right, let's walk through this chart. So yeah, look, basically what you've got here is potentially Sexy, and I will talk about this. So if you don't know who Sexy is, he's one of the greatest traders I've ever met in crypto. He's one of the main traders in GTG, and he's arguably one of the best Elliott wave traders I've ever come across. And so last night we were basically a beer then. You know what, Skypo? Do you want me to get a beer, chat? Let me know in the chat. Should I get a beer? I can go get a beer. If more than 5 people say I should get a beer, I'll go get a beer. I can put some tunes on too, maybe. They're not going to be great tunes, but and put some elevator music on. Some elevator music. That's 1 person says beer, 2 persons, 3 people says beer. 4 VB, 5 people with a beer. Okay, well I'll be back in a sec, guys. I want to come back to this board being full. Okay, there's 2 spots left. Foundation price is $5 only. Promote whatever you want. There's an AI photo of Craig and I. There's people saying thank you. There's other people's PFPs on there. There's tokens on there. Check it out. All right, I'll be back. I'll go grab a beer. All right, cheers. I'll be back in a sec. All right, chat, I'm back. Just move my desk up. Yeah, so I think we can run through some of the charts, guys, I reckon, and really look at a trading perspective for maybe the last 20 minutes of today. Cheers, everybody. I got my beer. I've gone with a ginger beer. I'll talk about my beer. I'll talk about my choice as well. I've gone with a ginger beer, okay? Brookvale Union ginger beer. Why? It's only 11 a.m. here in the morning, so I figured maybe a sugary little uptake is probably better for me on a Friday. Happy Friday here from Australia as well. We're in the future, don't forget. Yeah, I've gone with that's my beer of choice. So cheers to you guys. Thanks for the donos today. Unfortunately, those 2 spots haven't been taken yet, which is a shame. 5 spots, guys. Only 5 spots. I don't know about you guys, but Craig's head, I think I prefer the board there, you know? Am I washed? I chucked the link. IPA, Skypo. Nice, bro. What percentage IPA? There's some hectic stuff. I've had have you ever had like a double and a triple IPA? They can be insane, bro. They can be insane. I'm a big fan of dark beer. So I don't mind porters. I love, like, Guinness is one of my favorite drinks. Here in Australia, it obviously sucks compared to when you get it in the UK or Ireland. I really like my dark beers. There's a few local breweries that are really good as well. I'm a big dark beer man. So yeah, but I don't mind. I mean, I'm more of a pale ale man than a lager man. But don't get me wrong, if I go watch like cricket, like, which is obviously Australia's national sport and stuff, if I go watch cricket or footy, you generally drink lagers because they're way lighter. In terms of like, just, you can obviously drink more of them, which is probably bad as well. So ever had a Bodingtons? No. Has anybody ever watched the old Badoggo show? I can't remember what they used to call it. The NFT show, whatever. Signal, who used to be on there. So she's obviously based over in Europe. She suggested, when I went to Belgium, she suggested a beer that I should try. And it was arguably one of the best beers I've ever had in Belgium, in this beautiful town called Bruges. And it was like an underground bar. You walk down there and you can only get like this beer in like certain locations. And it was one of the best beers of my life. It was quite strong. I think it was like 8 or 10%, but it was like it was like an amber ale as well. And I absolutely love that. So no, I've never heard of Bowingtons, bro. Hugo, isn't that wild, man? Like, Canada would be different to America. America's different to the UK. UK is different to Australia. Australia's different to New Zealand. New Zealand's different to South America. The world's crazy. Like, you guys wouldn't have ever probably have some of these beers. My wife, actually, when we went to Africa, this is back in 2024, my wife, who doesn't drink beer, like, one of her family members started a beer company based out of South Africa and Zimbabwe. And it's kind of like, it's like a Corona, but better. It's like a Great Northern if you're Australian, but better. And, oh, dude, I'm going to butcher the name. Let me try and find it again. Oh, no, I can't think of it. But anyways, the beer was so good. It was so good. It was like the best lager I've ever had in my life. I said, bro, you need to get this in Australia. But obviously the laws in Australia are very different to Africa, that's for sure. But yeah, pretty nuts. That's English beer. Okay. I like IPA. Hewitt says only. However, in the summer heat, the cheapest, wateriest beer is the best. Yeah, Hewitt, I agree. I mean, like, yeah, that's why lagers work pretty well in the summer as well. Sapporo, it's a beer I actually haven't had a lot of. I need to try more Asian beers. I do need to try some more Asian beers. Asia's definitely a country I haven't been to. Sorry, a continent I haven't spent much time traveling. It's probably the last one I haven't really spent any time in at all. I've done pretty much, outside of obviously Antarctica, but done Africa, done Europe plenty, been to America once, been to North America once. I'd love to go to Canada. I've been to South America once for a wedding in Colombia. Don't know if I'll go back to South America. Would probably go back to Africa. Europe, I probably am done with for a while. Even though, like, Iceland, I'd highly recommend, if you've never been to a country and you want to go to a safe country that's epic, go to Iceland. It's top of my list. My next target of travel is Japan. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to South Korea. I would love to do China one day. What else? Sri Lanka looks really cool. I want to go to Sri Lanka. Obviously Bali and stuff. I don't know. I'm not really a Bali person. A lot of Australians go to Bali and stuff, but like, I'd love to go to Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, and do all of that sort of in between. Singapore, I'd love to spend some time there as well. I know I saw that OSF put up the Rect Invitational. Should I go to that? Where is it? Let me find it. Yeah, here it is. This music is so funny. The Rect Invitational. The Rect Invitational is in Singapore in about 2 months' time. I did think about it. Thoughts on the sleuth situation? I'll just let the chart play out personally. I'll bring it up next. Thinking about maybe going to this, but I probably should message him and actually lock in a spot or something and I probably need to do that ASAP because Singapore, see, the interesting part about this is Singapore is literally only an 8-hour flight from where I live. So it's not too bad. So I'm tempted. I am tempted. Let me know if I should go to this. The thing is, you'd be probably taking a few days off to travel. The show, obviously, Craig would have to run the show by himself if he didn't join me, all these sorts of things. But I am tempted. Maybe I should reach out to OSF and have a chat. Anyways, let's run through the charts. Like I said, stockbroker rejection from the golden pocket. How do you measure the golden pocket? I'll just turn the music down. How do you measure the golden pocket? You on the swing high. So basically what I'm looking at now is there's 2 ways to run your fib, right? So the first, well, 3 ways. Like the whole history, okay, the whole history from the absolute first launch to the current high is one way to use a fib. Or obviously the swing breakout. So this is where you have your wave 2. Okay, so we definitely have our wave 1 here, and this is our wave 2 correction. Now, Sexy and I were talking about, as I was alluding to before I went and got my drink. We technically could still be in a wave 3. Okay, so in Elliott waves, you have 5-wave structure, where you kind of have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move in a wave 3. But you also potentially have something of a larger move where it's actually like a sort of like a 1, 2. How did he measure it? It's like a 1, 2, 3. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move here as well. So in your wave 3. So technically speaking, this actually could be not a wave 5, which would be sort of the entire move done, but actually be a wave 3, which means we now go into a wave 4 over the next couple of days, maybe the next week or so, for that one more launch a little bit higher in our wave 5, okay? And that's like your wave 3, that's your wave 4, and that's your wave 5. So look, Elliott waves is very subjective. I really do appreciate it as a way of sort of learning to read charts, but I only really use it as a confluence indicator. I trade very differently to Elliott waves, but I really appreciate people like him and other people who use Elliott waves because it definitely helps with you understanding market structure, okay? But that's an impulsive move, and then you usually have incorrect, you have like three ways, okay? And you have a 3-wave, okay, until it starts to consolidate, right? Like this, and you have lower highs, and then eventually you get a breakout in one way or another, okay? And this is what a bull wedge is, all right? And that's arguably what I was looking at over here. You have that sort of 5-way structure down into this vicinity when I initially took this breakout all the way, and you guys saw it all happen live. That's the thing. Where you have this sort of 5-way structure here, okay? Like basically you have a 1, a 2, where is it? It's like a 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5-wave corrective structure, and then a breakout of this bull zone off the golden pocket fib from the low to the high, right? So that's about the 6.18 around that level where I was buying in around these levels. So from a standpoint here on the stockbroker chart, it's why I look again. As I said, I was up 35,000. I was happy with the trade. I've still got 10K in. It's not like I don't have exposure, but I did see a bit of exhaustion. Okay, how did I see exhaustion? The interesting part about this is the special projects will put buy pressure and burn pressure on it. It doesn't negate the fact that you at least have a we're overdue for a correction period here. We ran from about 6-7 million all the way to 90 million. So it does need to have a bit of a correction period here, okay? It does need to chill out, which is why I'm happy to kind of get out around these levels. And then hopefully the goal would be to get back in around that 40 mil if we do start to break structure. So we're still holding bullish structure here in a macro, okay? High lows above that line. But one of the best trades I've learned in crypto is as soon as you learn, start to lose this structure, it is quite bearish, okay? We have an underside retest of a previous support, now therefore resistance. And I would be watching a greater pullback towards the golden pocket, towards the 786. Now, fundamentals on this one could change that. As we said, like if special projects come out, the launch pad really takes off, then yeah, it's gonna be hard to see this really dumping hard. But that's how price works. Price can't go up forever. It needs to chill out. So I'm just keeping an eye on what happens here. We now do have, as I said, okay, so that's the first way to watch a fib from the swing low, all right, or the previous all-time low. The other way to now track this rejection is from this top to the current swing low, okay? So from the all-time high to the current swing low, where did we reject from? The golden pocket, which, again, Sexy was educating me this yesterday in GTG. Basically, that is your confirmation of a 3-wave corrective structure, which this low Basically, you have that 1, 2, and then you have a lower low here. That in myself would be kind of where I'm looking to potentially accumulate again as well. So again, you're just seeing a bit of an exhaustion play out here, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, and again, don't be upset for people for taking profit. Don't be upset at someone who bought low, okay, and is selling high. All right. I still own the NFT. I think the NFT might be alpha. I'm not gonna lie. I generally think the NFT will be. The hard part about the NFT will be finding a buyer if the NFT is worth $100,000. Okay. You will think about it this way. You can sell it back to the anvil at any time for 666K tokens, which is usually around the floor of the NFT or slightly below. But the fee will be absurd. It's already 1 ETH to trade your NFT back into the anvil. And that's at 70 mil. Imagine if this token's at 500 mil or $1 billion. It's going to cost 10 ETH at 500, 600, 700 mil to 10 ETH, okay, 20 grand to sell it back to the anvil. But at least you have that security there. But obviously, if the token is worth 600, so say it's a 10x from here, 700 million, the NFT, because it is pegged to the anvil, to the burn, to the process, the NFT in theory would also be a 10x, right? So therefore, the NFT sitting here at $20,000 in theory would be worth $200,000. Now, the other part about it is throughout that whole process, I'm like, if people are choosing stocks or whatever, I'm choosing stockbroker token. So it's kind of another big reason I was like, you know what, I'm happy to take some off the table. I'm not accumulating a lot. I get 0.1% per clock in period. But if that ticks over a couple $100 a week, then in 6 months time, like say I earn $250 a month from, okay, as a bare minimum. That's like that's $1,000 every 4 months. So in a year, I might earn $3,000 from it. That already covers my cost basis of the entire NFT purchase, plus the NFT going up in value. So as Skypo says, it's kind of like a leverage play. So I don't know. It's a niche situation, because that, I think, 100 ETH floor is not out of the table here if this obviously runs to 500 mil. The other part I want to clarify is obviously everyone's bullish about the tokenized stocks and trading 24/7. Yeah, that's very good if the US does come out and permit that, but it doesn't still negate the issue around potentially my boom's just going to die, but we're back. It doesn't negate the point of you buying an asset and getting securities for holding the asset. That's why I actually, when they introduced ETH and stockbroker as the claims for clocking in, that was very bullish for me, because that kind of negates the whole security kind of conversation, right? Because it's a crypto token, not a security of a tokenized stock. So yeah, it's we do need some clarity there. We do really need some clarity there. So yeah, it's an interesting one for me. It's an interesting one. Hugo said in the chat before, what's your one indicator, bro? Price action is the one indicator. Okay, price action is the best way to learn how to trade, because price news follows price. Okay, it's not the other way around. News follows price. So I highly recommend learning price action. Price action is the #1 indicator for me. All right, Sleuth. So yeah, Sleuth. Look, I'm just curious to see what happens here. But basically, what I'm looking at here is Craig buying some bread over here. What I'm looking at here is a 0.5 fib. I probably am not interested as much in this, but I'd be keeping an eye on the corrective move down into the golden pocket, seeing what price does here. These ones are a bit different because they don't really, because it has such a low float and low supply. Basically, it's hard to track the volume in the trade, right? I mean, Yard, for example, I don't know why I can't find Yard. I literally was looking at it this morning. Where's Kate at too? Did break out? No, it broke back down. That's good. Toad broke down a little bit too. I took a position on Toad, but it looks like quite weak at the moment. Took a position on Pack this morning. It looked weak as well. Got out of those. Here it is. Let's zoom out a bit. That's too much. So with Yard, I missed this dip yesterday, or it probably happened in the middle of the night. No, it did happen yesterday. So we did actually come, and this is the beauty of TA, right? Oh, Greeny, you can't use TA on a day old token. Or Greeny, you can't use a TA on a token under 10 mil. Shut up. Okay, shut up. Anyways, basically what happened, it came all the way back to 786, 886 fib, found a bit of a bottom. As I said before, the tricky part about this is that it's not trading traditionally, okay? You don't really have an increase in volume at all down the bottom here during the breakout. So despite that, you're still up technically 30% from the breakout. You've gone from a low fib risk to reward up to the golden pocket and rejected the 0.5 fib. So TA works. Ignore all these laughs out here and watch this show, listen to this show, because you will learn that TA works on any token, okay? Even as simple as this, okay? Resistance, okay? Resistance of price. As simple as that. Support and resistance, no matter the value of the token, it works, all right? Trust me, I've been doing it publicly for 3+ years, all right? I wouldn't do it. If it didn't make me money, I wouldn't do it. So yeah, anyways, Yard, good to see a little bit of breakout. Mansour as well, I was looking at that this morning. Same again, it's still not, it hasn't had a breakout, okay, like the others. Still in a bit more of a corrective move. It's always hard also using the fib on something like this because in theory, where could the first buyers step in? It looks as though it's around the mill, but 700 region. So it's a little bit trickier to put a fib bottom on this. This is why I actually want to see sort of the first value of price find like a level here. Like, I don't know if we are kind of finding a level here, but if we do look, very simple again, okay? There's your resistance, all right? Price is still rejecting from that resistance. You could probably even throw it back a little bit further, all right? And do something like this. But again, these charts are always a bit funny because they don't have a lot of volume, all right? And the token, the float is very low in terms of supply accessible to trade. So watching this, yeah, still keeping my eyes on this. I want to see the products come out. I want to see user retention. I want to see volume and revenue do well on these tokens. That's pretty much the main fundamental catalyst for me on a lot of these at the moment. How did Sleaze go to 40 million? Because only 28% of the supply is tradable. So in theory, that means 28% of the FTV at 40 million is just shy of a third of 40 million. So that was 12 million that it ran to. But out the gate, it would have been far less, right? So that's why I pumped quite aggressively off the start. All right, really quick, before we close the stream today, guys, appreciate you all tuning in. Bitcoin hasn't really changed. You're still below weekly pivot, still below monthly pivot here as well. Weekly stochastic is crossing bullish, but can go sideways for a long period of time in a bear market. I think that's the important reminder here as well. Is if you go back and have a look here, it went below the 20th percentile from about May 2022 all the way to January 2023. So that's about a 9-month period, 8-month period where it actually went sideways and didn't do anything. So we already had an extended amount of time down in this vicinity for a while there, and then potentially I actually think we do spend a bit more time down there for the foreseeable future as well, which is why I still lean bearish here. Like if Bitcoin was truly bullish, we literally wouldn't have, all right? We would be above this weekly SR level, this support resistance level, which we're not, okay? And we're below all key moving averages. We're below the point of control. We're currently fighting the point of control of the range. We're below the VWAP. We're below all the moving averages. The stochastic is crossing back bearish. The one catalyst is on a high time frame sense, we are close to this macro bottom, okay? Based on history, if you look at the stochastic momentum, we are close to the bottom. Anytime this does cross bullish is usually within a 2 to 3 month period of the bottom being in, okay? Either side of it. It can be before the bottom is in or after the bottom is in. If you look here, it was after. If you look here, it was after. But if you go back and look at this one, I'm pretty sure it was before the bottom was in. Yeah, it was, okay? Or pretty much, yeah. As you can see, the bottom was in after 2 months after this crossback bullish, all right? So basically what we're looking at is we're coming in, we're probably going to cross, I don't know. I mean, if Bitcoin dumps in the next 17 days, maybe not. But I would say in the next month or two, we are going to see a monthly stochastic cross, which historically, all right, I mean, if you look at the volume too there, if we look at from the previous all-time high to where we are today, it is rejecting the value area high. So that's interesting, actually. But if we look here, we are rejecting value area high, but we're below the monthly and the weekly SR pivots. We bounced off the golden pocket. What's to say us not just doing one more move towards the downsides? Okay, and then we start to have weekly divergence, bullish divergence here with price heading lower lows, but a weekly RSI starting to be higher lows is what I'm looking at as well. If we look at, we might have 3 drives. Okay, we might have 3 drives of bullish divergence on Bitcoin starting to form here. Okay. So it's very important. Like we do have weekly, but see, these indicators often show pre-moves, but you want confluence. Okay, so you can't blindly trust a bullish divergence. As I said, it's one of a myriad of analysis and indicators and strategies. I mean, I'm reading on-chain stuff as well. I showed that throughout the episode. So, I mean, if you want this broken down even more, join GTG. The link's in the bio. It's a little discount. If you apply the code during checkout, GTG15, and you get a little discount. Okay. Basically, yeah, we are close to bottoming on the monthly, but it wouldn't surprise me if we have one more leg lower. What I would like to see is kind of one more leg lower, dip into here, strong impulsive move. RSI actually comes in higher and you have a triple bullish divergence. That would be I would love to see that. Oh, did we? Oh, I thought I froze there for a sec. Anyways, I would love to see that. Basically, there's a triple bullish divergence form off the golden pocket from the lows. On-chain start to support the notion of that. Time-based analysis puts us into, I don't think the low can, everyone's saying October. I disagree with that. I think it could form later in the year or potentially into the new year, 2027. So yeah, basically that's what I'm looking at as well with Bitcoin as well at the moment. Just staying patient here across the board. But yeah, I'm going to stop there, guys. I don't want to talk for too long today. Don't forget, if you want to join us and donate to us, come to the board, claim a placement. I might even run this just for the end of the stream, or maybe we'll run a separate stream this after with just the board as a promo later this afternoon with some beats on Twitter. So maybe I could actually play some traditional beats on Twitter because you don't get demonetized. Who ever thought of that? Maybe I'll run it on Kick and Twitter, actually. And we do that. That could be cool, actually, and not go out to YouTube and other platforms where you get demonetized. Anyways, have a lovely day, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Thanks for tuning in. As always, click follow, click subscribe. You want to support us, you can come to streamboards.com/market-mates and do a little dono as it shows you here on the stream. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for hanging out with Craig, and we hope you have a lovely weekend. And we'll be back same time next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time as well. Yeah, I'm going to leave the board up as an outro. Let me just change the tunes, and yeah, we're good to go. There will be no all-time highs in 2020. Yeah, well, Earth on crypto. I've been saying that the entire year. Not many people have been saying that the entire year. Anyways, guys, have a lovely weekend. See you guys next week. Peace.